There's a lot of guys that came over from ECW to WWE and weren't nearly as successful as you were. What do you think it was that allowed you to be successful in WWE?
I think just the package that I had, you know, like I think prior to coming to WWE, when I was wrestling in ECW from 96 to 2001, I had a lot of eyes on me. And as I got better, I was already a viable product that would already be, you know, a commodity in one of the other companies. So it wasn't like I had to start adjusting as soon as I got in the door. I did, but not completely from zero. I was already, while I was in ECW in 98, 99, 2000, 2001, in those years when we were really crushing it, and I was really crushing it with the TV championship and, you know, having really good showcasing matches. Yeah. I was already at that point somebody that could have fit into a good position in WCW or WWE if they knew what to do with me.
I feel like a lot of fans are surprised to find out that you never won the ECW championship in original ECW. How much longer would ECW have had to gone, you know, stayed in business for you to have won? I feel like you were right there.
Well, how can I
right
answer
there
that?
though?
Yeah, how would
maybe
I
6 months though, a year. Like I feel like you were right there.
I really enjoyed my mission. You know, like RVD understood the assignment. I have the World Television Championship belt, and I'm making it mean at least as much, subjectively more than the World Championship belt, because during those ECW shows, a lot of times the fans would be chanting RVD, RVD through the whole show, you know, like through the earlier matches, in between them, waiting for me to come out. And then, of course, when Walk hit, I'd make him wait another couple minutes before I'd even come through the curtain.
So you were my favorite. You were my friend Greg's favorite wrestler, Greg Kuzak, and he loved how long your entrance was. Walk would repeat like more than once as you just walked around, just posing, just walking around the ring. Yeah. So I got to give my buddy Greg a shout out.
Yeah, man, I was tapping into that energy from all the fans and plugging in is what I was doing. And, you know, first I'd have Fonzie blow his whistle so everybody could just hear him.
Yes.
And then send him through the curtain first, and he'd come through, and I'd still be back there doing jumping jacks or push-ups or taping my wrists up or something. So yeah, that was good times. And point being, I really added a lot of value to the World Television Championship, and I would have been fine if I would have stayed on that path, and if Mike Awesome would have stayed and been our heavyweight champion.
And not gone to WCW?
And not gone, yeah. I wanted us to be the opposite pillars that were holding the whole company up. And then I wanted, when it was big enough, to face each other. But I really wanted to build that and then have the TV championship versus the world championship and wrestle Mike Awesome, you know, one-on-one for the first time. I really respected him as a wrestler, as a champion, you know, being in that position to represent ECW. I thought he was a great foot to put forward, so to say. And so that's what I would have liked to have seen happen.
I think we would have all liked to have seen that happen. He was so dominant as the ECW champion.
Yeah.
And I loved how on commentary, they were always talking about like how big he was. And I specifically remember them comparing him to the WCW champion at the time and the WWE champion at the time, being like, he's way bigger, he's more athletic. And I'm like, oh my gosh, they went there.
And it was true.
Yeah.
Yeah.